Hello, and welcome to the channel. If you're looking for a way to never have to work again, improve your finances, and double your monthly income, this video is for you. Discover 7 proven habits that have led many people to financial freedom and a significant increase in their earnings. No matter what stage you're at in your financial journey, these habits have the power to transform your finances and your life. If you're ready to take a decisive step, keep watching and learn how to adopt these 15 habits to boost your income and get closer to the long-desired financial independence. Habit 1. Set your life goals. The first step to achieving true financial independence is knowing where you want to go. Setting clear financial goals is one of the most important habits because it gives you the direction and focus needed to maintain discipline. For some, financial freedom may mean traveling the world without worries, while for others, it could mean spending more time with family or retiring early. Regardless of your aspirations, the key point is to establish specific and achievable goals. This includes determining how many years you want to work until you reach your goal, how much you want to save for retirement, which investments you'll make to achieve these objectives, and how you plan to grow professionally. An effective strategy for setting goals is to use the SMART method: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, meaning your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. This greatly increases your chance of success because it keeps you focused and committed to each step of the goal. Practical example: let's say your goal is to have 2 million Brazilian reals invested in 20 years. Break this goal down into smaller milestones, like saving 100,000 Brazilian reals every 2 years. By breaking it down into smaller goals, you can regularly measure your progress, adjust your strategies, and stay motivated to keep moving forward. Additionally, consider intermediate goals, like buying a home or paying off important debts along the way. Another example is if your goal is to reduce your working hours. Clearly define how much money you need to cover your expenses and invest enough to reach this life goal. Over time, you can adjust your working hours as your assets grow and generate enough passive income. Habit 2. Find a high-paying source of income. Having a high income is one of the key pillars for building wealth. However, finding a well-paid job isn't always easy. Beyond technical skills, you often need to develop leadership, communication, and problem-solving skills. A good way to increase your income is by investing in your personal and professional development. You can also consider diversifying your income sources by starting side businesses or investing in different types of assets. Additional tip: taking specialized courses, attending workshops, and obtaining certifications can boost your market value. With the rise of online learning platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning, you have countless courses available at your own pace. These can include skills like data analysis, digital marketing, or project management. The more valuable skills you acquire, the better your chances of increasing your income. Another practical example: many professionals choose to become freelancers or consultants to boost their income. By offering specialized services like graphic design, software development, or career coaching, you can generate significant extra income, which can be reinvested or saved to achieve your financial independence goals. You might also consider creating multiple income streams within your field of expertise. For example, if you're a software developer, you could create side apps that generate passive income or offer customized solutions to small businesses. This helps you diversify your income streams and create additional income that can be invested to build more wealth in the long term. Habit 3. Become a budgeting expert. Knowing how to manage a budget is one of the most critical habits for anyone seeking financial freedom. The truth is, regardless of how much you earn, if you spend more than you make, you'll never build wealth. A budget is the foundation of any financial strategy, allowing you to clearly see your income and expenses and identify where you can cut back to save more. Prioritizing essential expenses and cutting unnecessary ones is a disciplined exercise that yields long-term rewards. A well-structured budget also allows you to plan better how to invest your surplus efficiently. This means that, in addition to saving, you can become an active investor, where even small monthly amounts are put to work for you in assets that grow your wealth. Useful tools. Apps like an app, You need a budget, Mint, or even Excel spreadsheets are great ways to monitor your monthly spending. Defining categories like food, transportation, leisure, and investments helps organize your money better. Set aside time at the end of each month to review your budget and see where you can adjust to maximize your savings. Practical example. You can follow the 50/30/20 rule. 50% of your income for needs, rent, food, 30% for wants, leisure, personal shopping, and 20% for savings and investments. Adjust based on your financial goals, but this is a good starting point. For those looking to accelerate wealth accumulation, it might be helpful to review this distribution and allocate a higher percentage to investments and savings, reducing the amount spent on discretionary expenses. Advanced example. If you can reduce your expenses to just 40% of your income and increase your savings and investments to 30%, you'll be doubling your financial growth potential compared to the initial plan. It takes discipline, but the long-term results can be remarkable. Habit 4. Split your income into separate accounts. A practical strategy for staying financially organized is to divide your income into different bank accounts. This not only helps you stay more organized, but it also creates boundaries and prevents you from misusing money. By having separate accounts for monthly expenses, savings, investments, and an emergency fund, you'll have better visibility of where your money is going and be better prepared for unexpected situations. This approach also helps you better track your investments. For example, a dedicated account just for your contributions to stocks or real estate funds helps you visualize how much money is being directly invested in growing your wealth. It's an efficient way to discipline your financial habits, keeping your focus on long-term goals. Practical example. Imagine you earn 6,000 Brazilian reals a month. You could distribute 3,000 Brazilian reals for monthly expenses, 1,000 Brazilian reals for investments, 1,000 Brazilian reals for long-term savings, and 1,000 Brazilian reals for an emergency fund. This method helps you stay focused on your financial goals and ensures there's always enough money for all your needs. Habit 5. Pay off your debts. Eliminating debt is one of the most important steps in building a solid financial foundation. For many, debt can be one of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom, especially high-interest debt like credit cards. The snowball method is one of the most effective ways to get out of debt. Start by paying off the smallest ones, and as you eliminate one, redirect the saved amount to the next until all are paid off. For those with lower interest debts, like mortgage loans, another interesting strategy is the avalanche method, which prioritizes paying off the debts with the highest interest rates. This minimizes the total amount paid in interest over time. Additional strategy. Before you start paying off your debts, make a list of all of them, sorted by amount and interest rate. Focus on the debts with the highest interest rates first, like credit cards. Another option is to negotiate with creditors to lower the interest rates or consolidate several debts into one monthly payment with lower interest rates. Habit 6. Build an emergency fund. Creating an emergency fund is essential for dealing with life's unforeseen events. No one is immune to emergencies like job loss, an economic crisis, or a health problem. Having a financial cushion will ensure that you can cover these expenses without resorting to loans or using your credit card. A robust emergency fund also provides peace of mind, allowing you to focus on your long-term goals without the stress of potential setbacks. Additionally, having an emergency fund reduces the need to withdraw investments that could be growing. In other words, your emergency fund protects you and preserves your long-term investments, ensuring that your wealth-building plan is not interrupted. Practical tip. Experts recommend having between 3 and 6 months' worth of expenses saved in an emergency fund. This means if you spend 5,000 Brazilian reals a month on essential expenses, your ideal emergency fund should be between 15,000 Brazilian reals and 30,000 Brazilian reals. The money should be kept in an easily accessible account, but not so easy that you're tempted to use it for non-emergencies. Habit 7. Maximize your retirement funds. Preparing for retirement is one of the greatest investments you can make to secure your future. Many people overlook the impact of compound interest over time, but the earlier you start investing, the greater the return in the future. That's because compound interest has an exponential effect, allowing your money to grow significantly over years or decades. Immediate action. Contribute as much as you can to your retirement funds. If your employer offers a matching contribution plan, always try to contribute up to the limit to maximize the value. In the long run, this can make a huge difference in the total amount accumulated.